Now, we're leaving it finally, right? We'll
Yes.
quickly go to London and we'll be talking boxing right now. And of course, you know what happened at the weekend where you have, well, do we say two Nigerians really? Okay, not really two Nigerians, but then I have British and a Nigerian, one flying the British flag,
Yeah.
another flying the Nigerian flag. They were in action. But the champ who emerged on the night is the person we'll be talking to today. He'll be joining us from London, talking about Richard Riakpori. I mean, he stormed past Olarenwaju Drew Dollar in that statement, a fight to set up that WBC Cruiserweight title chance. So he's joining us from London this morning to talk more about the fight and the fact that he'll be having a shot in the WBC Cruiserweight title bout. Good morning. It's good to have you join us, champ.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Now, I mean, you're unbeaten in 13 fights. And when that battle is going to happen, we're looking at the age difference, the fact that you have Olarenwaju, he's a veteran in the game. He's been there for a long time, 13 fights. I mean, the age difference and the experience he's got was all different. But this happens to be your best fight ever. Take us through it.
Yeah, so it was a very interesting fight. I have a lot of respect for Lanre because he's very experienced and a very dangerous fighter. He's won 36 of his fights and 33 of them by knockout. So I had to be on point. I had to be on my game. And we had a strategy to defeat Lanre, and it worked very well. And we had to kind of make sure our movement was on point. And we had a feeling we just needed to take this Lanre into the later rounds, and then we could try to force a knockout, which we did. And after the fight, you know, I said thank you to him. I wanted to take him out to some of the Nigerian restaurants in London. There's some nice restaurants like Store and AO5, because it's business, you know. Even though we're trying to destroy each other in the ring, outside the ring, it's all love and respect. I prostrated for him, and after his fight and his coach, to let him know that you know, it's all love between us, and I understand, you know, my roots. You know, we're all family.
Yeah, we're all family, and it's good to see our boxers are showing respect to each other after a bout. So that's what the sport is all about. You've got a silver title now. That's the WBC Cruiserweight title. I know definitely that you want gold. And to get gold, you're going to have to get past Makabu Ilunga or perhaps Saul Canelo Alvarez. Tell us how excited you are for your future.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I knew that this fight is very important for me to win because this is going to set up a huge 2022 for me. And there was so much on the line. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and we got the victory. But now we can look ahead and start to plan towards fighting either Canelo or Makabu. They're very good opponents, and now I need to even step my game up further. But I'm so confident in myself that I could do it. I haven't had a lot of experience in comparison to them, but I just believe, you know, we're the new generation. We're coming up in the game, and you know, we have the warrior spirit. Originally, you know, my family's from Delaware State, Warri, and you know, we don't play. You know, we don't carry last. You know, in Warri.
Wow.
You know, we got that robo fire. You know, we're there, and we believe in ourselves. So we know that we'll come and do our thing when it's time.
So, Richard, I was just about to ask you where that warrior spirit is coming from, but you've given us the revelation. It's from Delta, Warri. Wow, that's quite a revelation on the show. Thank you for letting us know that. Also, as well, too, you have a very interesting story as well, too. Your background, growing up in South London on the street. You've been very vocal about how boxing has literally saved your life.
Yes, it's been a very tough journey. I was involved in the wrong crowd growing up, and I ended up being stabbed when I was like 15. My mum was out trading in Nigeria, in Lagos, and she got a call saying that, you know, it's like I'm nearly dead on the bed. You know, I gave a lot of stress to my parents, and my way of giving back now is just by making them smile, making them proud any way I can. I decided to take up boxing because I love sports. I was very athletic from young. I loved football. Always wanted to play football, but I just found a love for boxing. And then after that, after I started boxing, friends close to me, they said, Richard, you have to do something else. You know, don't put all your eggs in one basket. They told me to study. And I went to university. I studied. I graduated with a degree, a very strong degree in marketing, communications, and advertising. And after I graduated, I decided I want to pursue my dreams as a boxer, and that's when I went professional. And now we're still on the journey, on the road to becoming a world champion.
Interesting, still on that journey. I believe you have a lot. What's next for you after now? Yes, I know you're waiting for, how you can get, the gold as a title that I mentioned earlier, because currently, the Cruiserweight a silver champion holder. But then the next one is obviously going to be a shot at that title. But before that, what are you planning? You were not fighting for like 2 years. You took time off. You came back in October. You had a fantastic fight. And of course, just on Saturday, you had another one.
So my plan is to be as active as possible because I had such a long layoff due to injury and some business issues in boxing, which kind of held me back. I had to wait for my contract to run out. Now I'm back. All I want to do is stay as active as possible. So I have an opportunity to defend that WBC Silver Cruiserweight title, to remain active so I can wait for the right opportunity. So when we find out exactly what's going on with Canelo and Maccabi, that's when I could challenge. I'll be next in line. So in the meantime, we're just going to stay active and get a few fights in before that. And we'll see how it goes. But my goals is to definitely challenge for that title next year. Whether it's mid or late, it doesn't matter. We'll just wait. We'll wait patiently if we have to. But we're going to get that title. No doubt.
Interesting. Richard, you sound very confident. I mean, I watched you just before the fight against Larry Drodola. You sounded very confident you were going to win the bout. You won it now. Now that you want to stay as active as possible before you get a shot at the title, it seems you're not worried that you might end up losing a couple of bouts in there that might scuttle your ambition.
Everything is a risk at the end of the day, but we stay positive. We keep a positive mindset towards our challenges. We understand every single boxing match is a risk. We want to obviously wait, and we have aspirations of becoming world champion. But in reality, there's no security that we can make that happen. But the faith and the belief comes with the work that we put in. Indeed. Every single day in the gym. We're training. I'm going back to the gym today. Even though I just won the fight on Saturday, I'm not dwelling on the win on Saturday. Winning, that win was yesterday. To continue winning, we have to do the right things today. And we're back in the gym working on our next win. So, we're thinking ahead, and we want to make sure that we perfect our craft to the best of our abilities. So, yeah, we will see how it goes, but I have all the confidence in the world that things are going to work out. We're going to come through those fights, and then we're going to challenge.
So, Richard Riakpo, I want to thank you for joining us on Sports this morning. Really appreciate your time, and wish you all the best, on this journey to becoming a world champion, joining the likes of Anthony Joshua, who is looking to retain his title hopefully very soon, as well as all the other Nigerians are doing well in combat sports. In the MMA, you have Israel Adesanya and Kamaru Usman and the other guys. So wish you all of the best. Hopefully, you can become a champion as soon as possible as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it. I definitely want to come back home and bring the belts back. We should do something. Maybe I can come to the studio live.
Why not? We'll be ready to host you.
For that.
Just get that belt next year, definitely. Yeah. All right, cheers, sure. Richard. Catch you soon.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right, there you go. That's our WBC Silver Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Richard Riakpo. Now you know he's a Nigerian. You always wonder, that name sounds Delta-ish and Yoruba-ish and all of that. He is a Nigerian as well. So many Nigerians are doing amazing things in the world of boxing and combat sports in general. Anyways, we need to go on a break now. When we come back, it's going to be time to preview the UEFA Champions League. All eyes is going to be on Michael Carrick as it takes out Manchester United against Villarreal. Join us again.